Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einem weiteren Clip hier bei Find a Job in Germany. Ich heiße Jörg und ich hoffe, es geht euch gut. Welcome back to another career clip. This is Jörg, which is German for George, here at Find a Job in Germany. Do you need to speak any German or be able to speak any German if you come to work in Germany or if you're looking for a job in Germany in tech and IT? And the answer is... Nine. No, you don't. Let me give you the full picture though. It's important to understand that the reason why you see so many job openings out there which require you to speak German is simply that the German-speaking market in Europe covers almost 95 million people. That's Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. And this is why there is just enough potential for happily doing business among another, with each other, just in German. You need to understand that a lot of industries in Germany just provide services and products for German-speaking clients, German-speaking customers. The whole supply chain will essentially be German. And that is why a lot of companies also need German speakers. This is also a reason why when you compare to smaller European countries like the Netherlands or Denmark, where they speak really excellent English, for example, there is a stronger orientation towards English speaking and international markets to begin with, because the home market, the Dutch or the Danish market, or the Dutch language and Danish language market, they're just not as comparably big. Here, again, in Germany, you can happily do business just in German, depending on your product and your service. However, and this is the good news, over the last years we have seen more and more companies evolve and develop an English-speaking work culture where they're actually saying, hey, English is our primary work language. And that is because German companies are experiencing a shortage of people and a lack of skilled professionals. This is why they actually have to adapt. And smaller companies or young companies, especially startups, are already bringing that understanding into the business and into the market right from day one. So what I'm saying is that, fortunately, the number of jobs is increasing. Yes, I also wish it were more, and yes, I also wish it were faster, but the English-speaking market in Germany is still growing. One last word, and this is actually what I'm saying to each and every one from our coaches on our personal coaching program. It will still really greatly help you to still learn German when you're here, ideally already before you come here, simply because, I already mentioned it, everything is in German. Yes, for some things, or many things actually, there are going to be English subtitles, even on public signs or even on the public transportation system. You're going to find that, but it's just going to make your life so much easier. Also, in terms of career development, it makes so much more sense to start learning German when you're here, to not just network and make friends, but also to maybe make yourself available for a whole new market, namely the German-speaking IT market, where there are companies that will be really appreciative of you having already learned some German, and then they're going to be saying, hey, if this person is already at a, for example, B1 or B2 level, they're going to learn the rest on the job. Just have them learn the rest when they get to the office. In other words, learning a language is also always a means of boosting your career. Now, coming back to what I just explained to you as the larger picture, namely Germany as a German-speaking market, it is still possible for you to find a job in Germany which is English-speaking, and that means in an international team. The companies which are bringing this understanding now are also the ones which are going to be more successful in the future. That again means that the good news is that if you want to work in tech and IT, there are enough jobs for you to try out for which are in English. However, you also need to understand that competition is pretty tough, because when we're looking at English-speaking jobs, obviously who will be looking at applying for these jobs? Everybody who doesn't know German. And those are the people who are going to be your competition, and you're going to have to beat that competition. That's just what it comes down to. Beating your competition is obviously done through a perfect CV and doing the application right in order to then convince in the interview rounds, from the first call to the technical round and beyond to the culture fit round. This is what we offer in our personal coaching program. If you're interested in finding a job in Germany, without knowing any German, you can get in touch with us. Book your get to know call to get in touch with us. Then we're going to be talking about our program in more detail. You need to have watched my 30-minute video training before that, because you're going to have to answer a few questions about it, especially the last 10 minutes. But afterwards, if we see you're a fit, we're going to offer you to proceed to a strategy session and hopefully work together. From Berlin, this is Jörg. Auf Wiedersehen.